lot about myself this year. I'm 29 years old, and I found out this May that I am now the age that polite strangers will wish me Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. I am not a mom, but strangers will assess my situation and be like, hey, looks like your body's been through some stuff. Congratulations. I got a free dessert out of it though. I'm gonna do it now every year. I'm gonna really push the mom stuff hard. I'm not a mom, I'm the opposite. I'm on birth control. Trying real hard not to be a mom. I'm controlling the amount of birth that comes out of me. The goal is 0 birth when you're on birth control. You want no birth. I think birth control is a weird name for a medicine because it just makes women sound like faucets that can be left on. It's like, oh my God, it's out of control. Forgot to take my pill, now there's birth everywhere. Guess I'm gonna have to go to the hardware store. I used to pay $15 a month for birth control, and now I pay $0 a month. Yeah. You can clap, I was excited. Suck on that, Hobby Lobby. I was pumped. Yeah, free birth control. I found out in front of my pharmacist though, so I couldn't act too excited. Like I didn't want her thinking that I called it slut candy. Like free birth control open for business. My profit margins are going way up this year. Then I went home and I thought about it. It is way sluttier for me to pay for birth control than to just accept it for free, right? Because before I was investing $15 a month to bang with no consequences. And every month that has you doing really weird math in your head. You're like, okay, this month it's like $7.50 each time. Don't like that. I gotta sneak a few more dudes in there. Like I'd like to get it under $2. I feel like that's fiscally responsible. I was telling that joke in a small town down south, and when I said it is sluttier for me to pay for it than accept it for free, I had an older woman in the back just yell, no! Yeah. And then after the show, of course, she came up and talked to me. She had opinions. And she came up, and she kind of cornered me, and she was like, hey, I don't want to pay for your birth control. Yeah, it was awkward. And I was like, I don't want to pay for your aging, but here we are, so I'll stop when you stop. Try to be a good American. I have a gun in my house. Yeah. That's just the one creepy woo from the back. Just watch out for her. For me, it's not my gun. It was kind of weird. I moved in with my boyfriend, and he owns a shotgun, and I read articles. I know that thing's gonna murder me, so I was nervous. I was like, I guess I'm just gonna have to fake it till I make it. I'll just like wander the streets holding up the shotgun. Like, guns don't kill people. Laura Sanders kills people. Also, my name is Laura Sanders. Like, I have to explain it or like get a t-shirt, and that gets expensive. So I was like, I'm just gonna talk to my boyfriend. So I sat him down and I was like, hey honey, you know that murder machine in the corner? I don't know how to use it, and bad guys do, so. And I really expected him to be like, oh my God, honey, you're right, I'm gonna throw it in the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, not what he said. He said, oh my God, honey, you're right. We should do gun drills. Yeah. If you want to play at home, a gun drill starts with me pretending to be asleep in my bed. And then my boyfriend makes a bunch of burglar noises downstairs. And I have to leap up and grab the shotgun and run to the stairs and go like, shh, because you know that's the scariest part of a shotgun, is you go, shh. In the drill, I don't do it with my mouth. I actually make the noise with the gun. Sometimes both. I'll go like, shh, gun noise, and then I'll aim it down the stairs, and I aim it down the stairs, and I'll get it at my house, and I'm aiming it at a broom that my boyfriend is marching up the stairs. Because like the gun's not loaded, but you're still not gonna aim it at your boyfriend, because that's how you end up on the news, you know? So I'm aiming it at the broom, and even with the broom, I have to make up a backstory. I'm like, this broom hurts kids, this broom is gonna kill again if I don't stop this broom. So I'm aiming at the broom, yelling, get out of my house, and then there's usually a lot of argument about when the drill is over. That's usually how the gun drill ends. I now pass the gun drill with flying colors every time, everybody. Yeah. Do you know who fails the gun drill? My neighbors. Yeah, they don't care at all. Most nights they hear like a burglar coming into my home, a loud argument that involves the burglar lecturing me on how to use a shotgun, and then silence. And they're just like, I sure hope he gets what he wants. That is a persistent burglar. To get out of here in a second, I will tell you, I used to, for Father's Day, I'll tell this, I used to make my dad look like a creep when I was a little girl. He would always take me to the same diner. And all the waitresses in that diner were like 16, 17. And when you're a 5-year-old little girl, 17-year-old is like a movie star, right? They're like beautiful. And I was like really shy, so I was like, hey Dad, tell the waitress that she's pretty. Yeah. And he'd be like, no. I'm a middle-aged man. I'm not gonna hit on a teenager for you. You've gotta tell her yourself. So, get up all my courage, and the waitress would come back to the table, and I'd be like, hey, got a secret. She'd lean in real close, and I'd be like, my dad thinks you're sexy, but he's not allowed to say.